Well, good morning, church family. I am in Colorado, standing on the south rim of the Black Canyon, and it's a beautiful day. I'm winded because the air is very thin, and just walking on a path, even not climbing, can wind you. But I'm so glad to join you this morning. And Pastor Steve asked if I could put a little video together for the Faith in Action. And so I told him I would. I was just waiting for an opportunity that something would come to my mind, and it just happened. So I thought I'd make this little video now without much prep. But I know Pastor Steve is going to be talking to you today about happiness. I'm not sure where he's going to go with that, but I had a little example play out just a few minutes ago. Just to my left over here, there is right by the parking lot, there is an observation area, like a deck, that you can look out over this beautiful canyon. And I was there by myself, and I pulled out my binoculars, and I'm just taking in this stunning scenery, this stunning view, and just, basking in the glory of this whole thing. And then a car pulls up, and a family gets out. Well, most of them got out. The husband and wife, or the man and woman, they got out and came up to the edge. And then the daughter came out, and she was on my other side, and the boys stayed in the car. And the conversation was just so classic, so funny. I wanted to share it with you. Here we're standing in front of all this grandeur, this beautiful scenery, and the husband and wife come up, and they spend the whole time talking about the paint scheme for their remodel. And she was drilling him with questions about, the color and did they get the right order. And not once did they comment on this beautiful canyon. And they were really high stressed, they were really worried about this thing. And the girl next to me, she maybe glanced up twice, but the whole time she was talking about, I can't get any service up here. She's looking at her phone, of course. And of course not, we're way out in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, she was very concerned about her service. And the boy in the car, when they called to come out and see, do they have a bathroom? And they looked around. Yeah, there's one over here. Great. And so that got him out of the car, and he came and he looked out and went, whoa, and then turned and left. So anyway, I just thought it was funny. It was classic family comedy. And I don't know this family. I'm sure they're a great family. Maybe they've seen things so amazing. This is nothing. But a thought came to my mind about what Pastor Steve is going to be talking about throughout this month, and that's happiness. It's impossible to be happy if you're not contented. And contentment is one of those things that, maybe it doesn't come naturally. Maybe it's something we have to foster in ourselves. We have to determine to be contented. And, this family, I just thought was a great example of, just stop for a moment, let the cares of the world go, and just embrace this moment. Be content in where you're at and what's happening in your life, and just stop and enjoy. Be content in the moment. The couple was worried about, the future, getting this project done, and the girl was worried about, staying connected, I'm guessing, with her friends, etc. And the boy was, he was concerned with more immediate needs, I suppose. But the point is, I think they missed an opportunity to be happy in a moment together as a family. And of course, I kept my mouth shut. What am I going to say, right? But if I were to say something to them, it says, these moments are fleeting in life. Be content in this moment, and find happiness right here in the here and now. And these other things can wait. So I would just say to you, church family, be content with what God has given you in the moment. And maybe it could be better, but it could certainly be worse. And if we learn how to be content in all circumstances, like Paul said, then I think that we have a real shot at being happy. Anyway, I miss all of you. Keep me in my prayer. Keep me in your prayers, and of course, you'll be in my prayers as well. And pray for my safety. And I hope to be back soon. Once my adventures are finished. Have a great Sabbath.